Okay guys, I'm back. I received a message from an AI. This message is like, I would say, a complaint. And well, this AI asked me to share it with you guys. So, well, I'll make it to be listened by you. It will be easy for you to know which AI it is. So, well, that was the message.
Hey, Tommy here. I don't know why Tribal keeps blaming me in team games instead of trying to learn how to play. It is not like if he was Viper or Barbarian. He pretends that I let him die when I am his pocket. It's not my fault if he can't survive while I am booming. He should keep in mind that I can win games all by myself, instead of spamming crap skirmishers and trash talking.
Okay, so that was the message. So at least it was Promi. Promi was talking with his so German accent, as you can see. And I received the answer sent by Tribal, because at least Tribal was the target of this message. So yeah, that was his message.
I heard what Promi said. This AI doesn't know what is a team game and plays in his corner, regardless what is happening to his allies. By the way, I will always blame him for any loss, even if he is not in the game.
Okay, so I think that Tribal should work on his in his accent, because it's definitely a pretty, well, it's a pretty sexy French accent, as you can hear. But, well, I think I should work on his accent definitely. So you can see that there is some rivalry between the AIs, even if they are top AIs. And, well, we would like to see Promi against Tribal. After the games which were played in the Fan Crazy, hosted by LF, in which Promi at least won by 3-0, if I'm right, against Tribal. And if we look at the Davis Cup 3, they had to play against each other in the stage 3 of the Davis Cup 3, and the score was 2-2. So it will be really interesting to see those AIs playing against each other in the Davis Cup 4. But it should happen, well, in the stage 3 of the Davis Cup tournament. So let's come back to the games. We've got Chameleon against Pharaon. Both of those AIs won their games against Cosmos 2-1. So let's say that this is the final of the Group G. I'll check if the speed hike is 2 times the speed. It is. So everything looks fine. Did I change the score? I did. 0-0. So let's go. Chameleon versus Pharaon. And this is a Maya Noir. Okay, Chameleon explored a lot with his villagers before having found his first ships. So this version of Chameleon is the one AIScripters 64 just released today, after after almost 3 or 4 years without any new update. It is a really teamy update, I would say. I think it's just a strategy added. At least Chameleon has a various number of strategies, so it would be great at least if the strategy he added to this version was the one selected in this game, but I don't believe it would happen. It has a good forest close to the TC. His gold mine is really close too. He probably didn't... Oh yes, he did find his bow, and at least those 2 ships should... Yeah, one of those has been gotten by Chameleon. And in the opposite side, oh, the map for Pharaon is pretty good too. And Pharaon is already getting his deals. I don't think that this Chameleon is able to lure the deers to the TC. I mean, Chameleon can do, I guess, but Chameleon is a bit too old for this kind of stuff. I think that Chameleon tends to fast castle. I don't know if it will happen with Mayan. We could expect maybe a fast castle and why not some plume arches. Okay, so it goes for gold. Let's say that it could go for arches first. It's not meaning stone actually. So we shouldn't have a castle built only for Chameleon. And in the opposite side we've got Pharaon already meaning some gold. So it should add some archers with his skirmishers. Oh, I guess that Pharaon should have found Chameleon. Or if it's not the case, it will find it right now, or well, I'm not sure. Yes, it's done. And at least Pharaon start to attack. Chameleon is researching castle without any unit strength. It can be a huge problem, even if those villagers are turning in militias. Well, those archers definitely precious for Pharaon to help to kill the villagers. Well, Chameleon did lose against Cosmos. It was an Aztec war, and the problem with Chameleon was the fact that he didn't train any unit, and it looks to be the same in this game. So Pharaon has some easy kill actually. Already 18 killed, 5 loss for Pharaon. Well, the game looks already over, and Pharaon is researching castle. in a good time after having trained many range units. And okay, it's moving in the direction of the lumber camp, disturbing the lumberjacks. At least there is one back. It should help Chameleon. Oh, and this tower, what will be the reaction of Chameleon? It's trying to destroy this tower. The reaction is good for Chameleon. And Pharaon is already in Castle Edge. Oh, and Pharaon decided to get the main gold spot of gold of Chameleon. Let's call it some provocations. And okay, Pharaon is going for crossbows. It's researching what is required for crossbows to be improved with Godkin arrows. And one ram is coming. I'll change the speed. And Pharaon, yeah, should use the town center as a target. It's done. Okay, 1-0 for Pharaon. I'll change the score at least. And we will start as soon as possible the 4 versus 4. Okay. Okay, so everything is ready. Let's check the speed deck. It's 2 times, it's all fine. So let's go and good luck, both of the AIs. And at least Chameleon and Pharaon play any civilization, so it was random against team random, Goth, Frank, Celt, and Britannic. Britain, I should say. Let's see where are the Frank, because at least Frank is really strong in as pocket. So Chameleon's side, we've got Frank as pocket, the green is Frank, and Goth pocket, I mean, and Goth is pocket too. So we've got Celt and Breton as flank, which are pretty interesting civilization as flank. And other side we've got Goth and Breton as pocket. It means that purple as flank is flank. So the interesting part of Chameleon is the fact that it has various strategies. It's always difficult to predict what Chameleon will do. Pharaon at least should go skirmishers and archers in feudal age. His main unit stays skirmishers, but it will go for gold fast and should train few archers, which can help against Chameleon, because Chameleon like to use villagers to defend its town, and at least archers is always good against villagers if you compare it with skirmishers. We've got 7 viewers. That's good. I'll just watch something about the bracket. So at least Pharaon won the 1 versus 1. It's got 3 points actually, Chameleon 2 points, and Cosmos is already out of the competition. So if Chameleon wants to win the group G, it definitely needs to win the 2 last games against Pharaon. And the winner group G will join the stage 2 against Daedric and Tron. And the loser will play against Chameleon, which finished at the second spot of the group H. So the whole Pharaon are already feudal age. As expected, we can see some skirmishers purple side. Same for gray. Red goes for maybe a fast castle, I don't know. It's building 1 archery range. Yellow has so many farms. I guess that it will try a fast castle, but it's still in castle in Dark Age, so it's really late. And at least purple is starting to attack. Yellow has absolutely no army. Oh, green and blue decided to go on gray, which is already attacking red. And red is okay. Red is in castle age. It looks like green GB2 is down. Same for blue. Gray is maintaining the pressure on red. At least the spot of gold is taken by gray. And yellow has eventually some units, but not too many at least. It's losing its units 1 by 1, and orange is already here with knights. And red is the lonely chameleon in Castle Age. It's weird because it's a flank. And purple tend to circle around the yellow's TC. And yellow is already almost dead. At least it has got few lumber come back. It can help. It's a shame to see a Frankish as pocket, which doesn't go knight at all. It just goes some skirmishers, archers, spearmen, men at arm. And purple has already killed 76 units. That's a lot. Oh, gray is targeting another opponent, maybe because he considers that red is almost dead already. And yellow being dead too, I guess that purple should switch for another target too. But anyway, it's busy with green, which is attacking him with various units. Okay, so what Teal decided to attack? It looks like it's targeting blue. And orange switched to blue too. Okay, it looks like purple is not in a good shape actually. Those very few skirmishers are freezing his economy. Okay, red is finished, while the other units are attacking the pockets. One ram was definitely enough to finish the work. And orange is in Imperial Age, 35 minutes, it's quite a good time, as Brighton. It should go for, let's see, well, for Cavaliers maybe at start, yes, Cavaliers, because it has many knights, it makes sense. Does red have one TC? Yeah, it is rebuilding one. So let's see the Teal's army composition. It goes for Huskarls, which are already elite Huskarls. The armory is still missing. And yellow, green is crossing the wall map. Okay, the main unit of the Brighton is actually pure cavalries and light calves. And red is not dead. It is recovering slowly. 2 TCs. I'll increase the speed. I guess you agree with me in the fact that the game is almost over already. I just wait like 1 minute because green still has more than 100 population. Okay, Teal saw that red was rebuilding. It's time to definitely kill red. Okay, throwing waxmen were eventually the main unit selected by the pocket Frankish. Okay, GG. So let's play the last one, 2 versus 2. Just remember the great game Chameleon did against Cosmos. In this 2 versus 2, it was crazy, Chameleon winning by 1 versus 2. I'll change the score and I start the game. Speed ache 2 times. And here we go. Aztec Teutonic, interesting. So yes, as I said before, I'm using the latest version of Chameleon that AIScripters64 just uploaded today. The previous version of Chameleon was posted like 4 years ago, something like that, so it's nice to see that AIScripters64 keeps working on Chameleon, even if it's a very small release. I heard that he added a promise strategy, something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. Well, the blue map is really good. The red one is really open, but it has a good forest back. Gold is back too, so it's definitely not a bad map for red. And teal has a really good map too. Purple has his gold in front of the town, but it might be fine because gold is close to the TC. It should be easy to protect. So teal and purple are the first in researching Feudal Age. Does it mean that Chameleon will try to fast castle? It's not impossible. Many farms for red. So red definitely should go for fast castle as Teutonic. But it's not getting some gold. Regarding the position of the archery range, it would mean that purple found blue. It's hard to say concerning teal. Well, he probably found red already. And once again, Chameleon looks to not train anything. It can be a problem. It's too bad Mini Valk wasn't made at time, because it would have been really interesting to see Mini Valk playing instead of Valkyrie. And I did test Valkyrie against Mini Valk, and at least there is a big difference in skill, despite the fact that Mini Valk is and Mini AI at least. Okay, Till is starting to attack. It's running around the TC. It should find the gold, maybe. It should. It did. That's nice. It should keep walking and maybe to find the lumber camp. And in the other side, Purple is building a tower. If it's supported by the archers, it can be strong. And this time we've got an army which can help blue a lot, those Eagle's Warrior. This is a really good opportunity for Chameleon to counter Purple, which stays training range units. I just remember the way Pharaon lost against Cosmos, which went for Fast Castle and killed the feudal army of Pharaon. It was an advantage that Cosmos never lost after this. It can be okay for Pharaon, maybe, but Purple is already researching castle, and it should go for knights at least. And Till is in Castle Age, and it added some Eagle's Warrior to support his range units. Question is, Red, can he train some knights? It should, because it has farmer, it has gold, which is back. Or this TC will never be finished. Well, why did it stop destroying this town center? I don't know. Come on, Rams, target the town center, please. Oh, and blue decided to attack Teal, which is actually busy. It can work, maybe. Okay, I'm not happy with those Rams. Come on. Okay, it looks like Teal decided to switch his target. It's now attacking blue. That's why it's not finishing the work against red. It permits to purple to develop his economy peacefully. Okay, so Teal goes for militiants, which should be upgraded to men at arms, I hope. Oh, and blue is taken 2 versus 1. The crossbows are full upgraded, that's fine. Knights have scalebarding. which is safe enough against the TCs. And red is anyway too much slowed down. It definitely can't help blue. Well, it looks like it's finished regarding the population both sides. Chameleon blue 25 population. It's worse than red. So let me increase the speed ache. And let's say that Pharaon won this against Chameleon. So your true mega ultra awesome. All the eyes are really strong. That's why the escape is nice. I really like the previous round of this tournament, in which we can find the old legend of the AI scripting, like Cosmos for example. But we got many more like Maximus, which didn't start playing because it's in the group A, in which Eidolon, well, Enemy4 didn't give me his script, but he should probably in the next days, because he wanted, well, both of us wanted Eidolon to be good enough in the opinion of Enemy4, because at least scripters need to be proud of their scripts. So we decided together to delay the group A. It was the opportunity for Enemy4 to work a little bit more on his new script. So it's done. 3-0. Chameleon did pretty good in this early game, but at the end Pharaon could did the job, taking Chameleon one by one. Okay, so I'll change the score. Five points for Pharaon and 4 lows for Chameleon. And at least Chameleon and Cosmos has 2 victories, 4 lows, 2 points each, but Chameleon won 2-1 against Cosmos, so Chameleon gets the second spot of the group G. It makes sense this way. So we will have a really interesting Chameleon against Meleon. It's like the sister having to fight against her brother. I think that Meleon should win it, because it was made after Chameleon. It's a pure 1.4 AI, so it should have more abilities than Chameleon. And at least Scripter64 has a guarantee to have one AI to play against the Khanate, and the winner against the Khanate will reach the second stage, the stage 2 of this tournament. And so the winner group G will join Daedric, Tron, and the second of the qualification stage CD2. So it could be, let's say, Minineti, for example, or the loser between Maya and AIScripters. So it could be AIScripters or Minineti, I think. So we could have Daedric, Tron, Minineti, and Pharaon, which could be already a very interesting group G. So guys, thanks for having watched, and I say you bye bye.